Greetings and salutations. Welcome, one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Extinction Curse, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. For those of you who don't know what this is an adventure by the lovely people over at Paizo Gaming, featuring these incredible, talented, and amazing... Oh no! They broke! Well, apparently I made someone so nervous they died. That's okay, because we have a screen for this. There it is. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
So, we are experiencing technical difficulties. All right, anyway. Welcome in. We're going to be playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition Extinction Curse. These guys here are my patrons. They support the channel, allow us to continue doing all these cool games and all the things we do. And, yeah, look good doing it. Hi, guys. How are we all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good.
Doing freaking great.
All right.
We do have a Rock somewhere, but I feel like Rock's internet has caused him some trouble. But that's okay. We're gonna deal with that in a moment. But in the meantime, guys, let's talk about a few different things. First of all, let's talk about our sponsors. Yay! These guys are awesome. These guys are the people who allow us to do the cool things. We have, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you will see over the course of the game that we play. Even our little editor technical difficulties guy is down there. So, you know, like, yeah, it's really, really cool bit of kit. If you want to make your own 3D models, have them painted, or even have them printed in 3D color, consider going and checking out Hero Forge now. There are a bunch of really, really cool options. They're always making the stuff better, and most importantly, they've just released these 2D standee models as well. So if you want to check those out, yeah, go check them out now. HeroForge.com. Next up, we of course love to make our games sound as epic as they look. Well, not right now, but in general. So we look to our favorite soundboarding bit of software, and that is none other than Sirenscape, which of course allows us to do cool things like this. Ta-da! There it is.
Threw me off, Michael.
Okay. Yeah, no, I threw it off. But yes. Yes, Sirenscape. So Sirenscape, yeah, just has a ton of different soundboards, and if you sign up for their Sirens, Super Siren sub, you get access to their entire library. So that's pretty rad. So yeah, consider that as a thingamaboopy for doing. Dragnet, yes. Clearly the worm is not finished with him. He's taking collateral damage. Yes, it is. Yes, it is taking collateral damage. It's poor Rock. He's gone. We love him. All right, anyway. And then lastly, the last thing we'd like to thank is, of course, Fantasy Grounds, which is not behind me at the moment because I'm used to gesturing. But Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice that allows us to play the game, make me look professional, quote unquote. I think this is my first time catching this stream, thus I have to wonder if the technical difficulty headline is supposed to be misspells technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Did I spell that wrong? Technical difficulties.
I don't know.
Yes, no, I did. Difficulties is spelled wrong. You know what? You get a hero point. Well done.
Yeah.
Difficulties. Yeah. You know what? That's been there. That's been there for years, and no one's pointed that out. So thank you, Camino.
That's part of the difficulty screen.
It is part of the difficulties.
It's already in difficulties.
Look, it's part of the difficulties. It's always part of the difficulties. Okay. Hold on. I think I just got a message from Rock. What does it say? Sorry, my internet decided to crash for a second. Good. All right. Well, not good, but yeah. But at least we know he's there. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're off to a great start. I hope you know. But yes, Fantasy Grounds. Check out Fantasy Grounds. It's the thing we do. It's the thing we use to make us look good and continue being... Hey, thank you, McClure, for gifting a sub to Camino. A well-deserved sub if I've ever seen one. All right. Sponsors out of the way, let me introduce you to my wonderful players and the characters that they are playing. Now, we normally get to see the characters, which we will in a moment, but let's start from what I know the layout is going to say, and that is with none other than Schoolii, who plays the role of Harlanot the Gnomish Wonder Seeker. Hey, there we go. All right, let's take us back to the Friday thing. Ba-da-dush. Ta-da! All right, welcome back, Rock.
He's still connecting audio.
That's fine. All right, Harlanot. Or should I say Schoolii? Tell us a little bit about your gnomish character. Actually, let's do it this way. If you were to fill out a dating app, okay, you have to make it a little flirty, a little like, you know, kind of thing, but it has to be like one line about Harlanot that tells everything about him and why he's so cool. And everyone needs to think about this on the fly right now, because I think these are going to be good. All right.
Yeah.
And it can be cheesy as well. Cheesier the better.
Okay.
For Harlonaut, it'd probably be something along the lines of he can sing off ballads that will move your heart.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that one. That's a great one. All right, next up, playing the role of the divining fortune teller, Walter, reader of the Harrow cards, is none other than our dear friend Devarian CA. G'day, mate.
Good day, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. What is your dating profile bio?
My dating profile. Do we meet by divine chance? Because I think it was foretold.
Oh, that's smooth. I like that one. All right. Next up, unfortunately, Sean, our player for Arturo, is not here today. But I would say a cat has 9 lives, but I'd be willing to give you one. Boom. That is Arturo, the swashbuckling acrobatic cat. Unfortunately, he was injured not too long ago, quite grievously. So I'm going to say that for today, at least, he's been instructed by the doctor to get some bed rest after all the adventures that have been happening. Next on our roll of integral characters to this circus troupe of terrific performers is Meisha, the Nagaji inventor who works behind the scenes to keep everything spick, span, ship, and shape, played by our dear friend Rock. G'day, Rock.
Hi.
Hi. All right, so, one line, dating profile for Meisha. What does it say?
I will invent new ways to love you.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Well done. Okay, I dig that. Okay. So, next up, playing the role of the already spoken for Naomi, which is, again, still very weird, Neil. I'm not okay with it. I want every session, I'm going to remind you how not okay I am
I was gonna say
with a relationship between a summoner and the summoned creature. Okay, mostly because he can't tell you he doesn't love you. There is no consent properly that I can ever confirm here, and it weirds me out, man. It weirds me out. But we're not gonna focus on that. I'm just gonna pick on you at the beginning of every session. Anyway,
of course you are. You do it every time anyway.
playing the role of Naomi, the rather shy circus performer, and Callisto, the summoned angel paramour of this performer, is, of course, our dear friend and wonderful performer, Neil from Immersion Diversion. G'day, mate. How you doing?
Hello. Doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. All right. What's your dating profile? And you have to do one for each of them.
Oh, I was gonna say I wouldn't.
No, you gotta do one
a
for each.
dating profile because I already found my soulmate.
No. Just
Oh God, dang it.
yeah, you're really glad that there's no like summoner HR that's like there somewhere. You know, all of a sudden Naomi gets teleported to this board of directors. It's like, now listen.
No, listen. All right. I guess yeah. She would just be, she would just I can't think of it because that was what I was gonna say.
So you were trying to cop out. Oh, yeah. Shame. Well, now I'm going to take all the time in the world. I got 2 hours for this. All right. Buckle in, everyone. We're waiting for the perfect freaking thing here. Here we go.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
Is that the Kendall? Hi, Kendall. I love you, Kendall. Also, if that's the Kendall I think it is, by the way, congratulations on Idol Champions. Mwah, love your face. If it's not, also love your face. All right, go on.
Looking for connection for the soulmate. She's a summoner, so
I'm looking for a connection, or it could be something like I will summon the deepest parts of your heart and give it to you or something. I don't know. You're a summoner.
She's not good at writing.
Sure. All right. And what about Callisto?
Let me just say that summoning the base of your heart can also work for a barbarian as well.
It's true. That's true. That's a good one. All right, and Callisto, go on.
Oh my gosh.
No.
He plays at the heart. Gosh, dang it. He just no, I can't.
Look, this you wanted to play a romantic character of everyone here.
I was not expecting this. That's what his thing is saying. He's nervous too, because Naomi's nervous. I don't know. Just
throw. Okay, look. Throw out a pun. Any pun at all. He's an angel, for God's sake.
He's an angel of illusion, yes. Because he's a okay, yeah. I don't know.
You almost had it. It was on the tip of your tongue. Nothing like, hey, you know what? I could clearly tell that you must be an angel because I've been there. Or did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because, yeah, my back's killing me. You know. Like, literally, a million things. Neil. Look, Neil. Neil. It's not like you're a professional streamer or, you know, do role playing like 2-3 times a week, all right? You know, it's not like any of these things. Get with it. You know, just, yeah. Look, this is how, Ask McBluff, this is how, by the way, I know it seems like I'm being mean to Neil. I love Neil. I love Neil to bits. We know this. But I want to point out, this is how I, as an Australian, show my love. It's basically, I basically put you on the spot and I just push you and then I'm like, get better. All right. Yeah, you will. You'll do good. I have faith in you. Now, let's move on to, of course, the man of the hour, who I haven't seen since I got back from America. Well, I mean, except for, like, today in the green room. But, you know, and this is, of course, our dear friend from, also from Australia, from the eastern states. Can I present, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, young and old, the wonderful and amazing Throvrek the Dragon, played by the even more incredible All Things Fantasy, a.k.a. Wolven, a.k.a. Matt. Hello!
Good morning!
Good morning. I've missed your good mornings. I've
missed you too.
I have. All right, well, tell us. What is Throvrek's dating line? What do we have?
Burning passion ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. All right, well done. All right, thank you to my players for all participating in this. You all receive a group inspiration, which will give you advantage on the first, and I will only say the first. If you miss it, you miss it, on your first D20 roll of today's session. All right, now guys, thank you for being so patient. We now will move very swiftly on to the last people we need to thank for today's episode. And that is you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for coming and being here. First of all, I really truly do value and appreciate your time, for you guys being here, for you guys hanging out. Honestly, it's one of the big reasons why I do this and why I run the show. No, Neil does deserve inspiration, because here's the thing. Doing things that we're not comfortable with and doing things that we struggle with is the hardest thing in the world. And that is why we give Neil the award, not because he succeeded, but because he gave it a damn good effort and didn't give up. There you go. That's my 2 cents on that. You know, like I said, I'm a harsh GM, but I'm a fair one. Anyway, so GM stuff. So first of all, guys, you just from being here will earn channel points. If you're a subscriber, you will earn channel points at an increased rate, and you can use those channel points to influence the game. You can give inspiration to my party. You can give insight bonuses if they get stuck. You can provide magic bags. I know that helped Neil yesterday a little bit, except he never used it for whatever reason. Remember the sword you got to cut yourself out of the belly of the worm, which you then just walked 120 foot around? Yeah.
I was like, last week. What happened last week?
No, sorry, this week. Yeah, look, it's been a while. Anyway. So yes, you know, you can influence the game in a number of different ways using those channel points. But if you do have some disposable income and do want to continue to support the Dead Aussie Gamer, this particular fundraiser, this particular set of donation goals is Daggers broke. I went to Los Angeles, didn't realize how much that would cost me. So I am currently doing what I can to stay afloat, paying rent and keeping a roof over my head and eating and stuff like that. I've actually, for those of you who don't know, I am a very, very big addict to sugary drinks, but I have now embedded myself and I've now just got sparkling water instead of energy drinks. So, you know, I'm doing my bit, but I'm actually enjoying them. So there you go. So if you want to help me kick my sugar addiction, or return to it, I mean, it depends on how you want to donate, I guess. There are a number of really cool rewards that you can use in order to influence the game. Boom, there they are. For $5, you can grant someone a hero point, which you can see all the little red markers there. That'll give them advantage, allow them to petition the GM for stuff that isn't in the game, or stave off a killing blow. Jinx points, which are these purple ones, are also for $5, can be used for the opposite effect, can allow me to counter hero points, as well as enhance some of the monsters there. Fair enough, OG. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists, which I have. Where'd my plot twist deck go? Oh, there it is. I will draw from a deck of plot twists and put this plot twist into action during the course of today's game. They can change the game in pretty meaningful ways here and there, or give a very sudden, unexpected twist. That is kind of what they're supposed to be for. Or if you want, for the $10, you can also provide my players with a heroic action. These are powerful actions that each of my players will be able to get. You pick a player of your choice, they get one of these, and they can only keep one between sessions, though they can accrue more as they play. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden 20. I think the only person who doesn't have one right now is Naomi, but it is a nat 20 because, why roll one when you can buy one? And that is what that's for. For $50, you can increase the difficulty of an encounter with a boss buff or provide my party with a magic item of your choosing. I know that on our Wednesday game, we do have a tradition of people wanting to build sets of magic items, which I'm a very big fan of, so we've also included in that if you want to work towards, quote-unquote, the set of magic items, we'll also do that. And I don't believe there's a set of magic items in this game yet, so you might also get to decide what that set is when we start. Yeah. And lastly, the secret menu item. Now, the secret menu item is going to be quite simple. It's not going to be a complicated one. It's going to be... I wish I put more effort into it, honestly, but I'm going to summon a Hydra. Why? Because hydras are my favorite creatures. I love hydras. I'm just going to summon one. Wherever I am, whatever we're doing, whenever it happens to be, I'm going to drop a hydra in. How did it get there? Who knows? Maybe it's just lost. But a hydra will show up. I don't even know what CR the hydra is. This could wipe my party. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Because they're what, level 4? You guys level 4 now?
Yes, but we can still make friends with it.
Yeah. I mean...
Hydra Circus.
It could be Celestin Summon.
True. Rill hasn't gotten a set yet. What's up with that? Well, only Neil's got a full set at the moment, and I think the second set has started going to Jet, maybe?
I've got a full set and 2 of the party members.
And what are you talking about? You've got a legacy item. You've got like the scroll-eating axe thing. What are you complaining about? This guy. All right. Well, I think we're now ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, young and old, let us delve back into our world as we begin today's session. Our heroes, a group of traveling circus folk, have made their way to the town of Abberton, where they have attempted to set up shop in order to begin their performances, but instead have been confronted by a different circus. What was the other circus's name?
Dusklight something.
That was the name of the person. Her name, the circus's name.
Midnight Menagerie.
That's yours, isn't it?
No, where's the...
Oh, no, you're the Circus of Wayward Wonders. That's right.
Yeah.
So, the Circus of Wayward Wonders, which is you guys, were interrupted by the Midnight Menagerie, who had shown up in town, set up, and basically had a circus off, in which our heroes, unfortunately, were defeated. However, the town mayor, seeing, of course, you guys, and how well you handled yourself, has implored you to perhaps help the town in other ways. You see, a group of wayward druids have started to cause problems for the people in this town, and they needed help for some time. Thus enter our group of heroes who are slowly building up their reputation in town. First of all, from having cleared the orchard from these boars that were attacking down that ways, as well as an ornery treant for those who went into the forests and managed to bring some measure of peace with the bandit group known as the Clover Gang over in that direction, as well as the rescue of the young girl Ami from the mill, where a wasp's wasp's nest, and a giant wasp nest, should I say, was placed, causing a ton of problems. Unfortunately, the news is not all good, because our heroes have just returned to town and informed the town mayor that that Ami's parents have gone missing, and there's no sign of where they've gone to. With this dire news gripping the mayor, he has paid you guys quite well for your activities, and as promised, room and board has been provided in town for you and the circus as well.
Yeah.
So there you go. The evening swings around, and you have a moment to collect your thoughts while within the bedroom. So, you hear the sounds of the other circus performers settling in. You can hear the sounds of the Lady Viper kind of getting, complaining about the quality of everything there. You hear the sounds of Mr. Tickles just kind of like trying to keep everyone's spirits up. You hear all of this noise around you. But for now, with the 6 of you sharing the one room, you have a moment to take a deep breath.
Then we just flop zone on one of the beds.
Mm-hmm.
So much happened today. What?
Wait, what? So, what? Oh, I guess we lived. Cool. I'm glad that happened.
Oh. See, we fought Mews, we fought an Ent. What the heck is next?
Well, it's good. It's good for your health. My Patch Mum always said that if you're not fighting, then you're lounging. And well, we've been fighting, which is pretty good.
Yes, it was exciting. An exciting experience.
Now, you're all doing particularly well. I'm very proud of all of you.
Oh, thank you.
One day you'll get up to my strength, and then we can do all sorts of cool stuff.
So what was the plan, the next plan? Like, do we have a...
We've been asked to look into these druids, and we have a rough idea of where they are.
Yeah. Do we want to just go straight at them, though?
No, not tonight. At least.
Oh,
I mean, no, of course not. Just
I was thinking more that we might get a chance to parlay with them. Not all of us are up to the melee prowess of Throvrak, so sometimes some of us have to talk first.
What's parlay? Is it like a cake?
That's what we're doing now. Talking.
We're talking.
Trying to come to common ground.
So if you want to walk up to them, talk to them, and then beat them into a pulp. I like that.
If
plan.
things go poorly on the talking part.
Depending on which group we speak to. It might not be fighting because it might be the wrong group.
Yep.
All right, there are 2 groups, aren't there?
2 groups. And we don't want to anger the wrong group and be subject to everyone's wrath.
No, you're right. You're right.
Even though I'm sure it would make a very heroic story for someone like you.
For us. I mean, you're
For us.
joining me with this adventure, so it's very important that that we're sharing this experience.
True.
What sort of mentor would I be if I don't let you help out?
But there's also what sort of story that we tell when we tell of our heroic victory. What sort of example? We don't want kids randomly picking fights that they know they can't win.
Yeah, it would be not great to know that Circus would circus folks would be as adventurers. I mean, maybe some people might like that. Like, like the brave adventurers circus troupe. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm
what-
thinking that it isn't really going to harm us that much in the long run. People would be potentially more accepting of us having shows in the town if we were also capable of assisting them with some troubles.
All right.
Yeah, true.
At this point, there is a knock on the door. Hello?
Hello?
The door opens and you see Jasmine. She's got a couple of bandages on. She's kind of been intended to. As she enters, she says, "Hi, I just wanted to stop by to say thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to survive after the wasp attack. Honestly, I heard the sounds of the little girl and ran in to try and help, but I was too late.
How is she doing?
She's good. She's currently staying with a family friend in town, but I don't know about her parents. When I went in there, the wasps were so many. But the fact that we didn't find their bodies, that's got to mean good things, right?
Generally speaking, it's better than finding the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Gotten away. I mean, there is a river nearby.
Yes, that's true. There is. And maybe they did get away. Though I wouldn't want to think about why they would have to have left their child in such a situation.
True.
But, I just, you can see that there's words kind of caught in her throat as she's trying to tell you something. When suddenly, the night is broken by a sound. Soft at first, but a low kind of underlying hissing noise that is all too distinct for each of you to have heard.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
What do you do?
Sounded like hissing.
That woke me
Masha?
up.
Were you snoring, Misha?
Yeah. I was badly hurt, so I wanted to get some shut eye, but that woke me up.
Oh,
So I
so
go to the nearest window and look outside.
All right, you head to the nearest window and gaze out into the dark streets of Abberton. As you do so, there doesn't seem to be anyone in the streets. You see that the torchlights that would normally light the streets around here have now all been snuffed out, which doesn't seem right to you. Seems like that's an oversight, isn't it? They don't usually, have the middle of, like, your town completely dark this late at night. I mean, where are the gods? Where are the townsfolk? That is when the noise you heard becomes far more distinct. Lumbering through the town, you see what looks to be a large serpent slithering along the ground, its body hefting its massive bulk behind it. And that is when you notice it is not just one, it is not 2 or 3, but 5 of these quite large serpents that seem to be slithering through the town.
What?
As now, at this point, the noise is so soft, the townsfolk is still asleep. There are no words that have been exchanged from the people. There's no alarm. There's no guards running to aid. This thing is predatory and is sneaking ever closer to people's houses. And you guys are watching this from over here. So, Throvrek,
What?
Harlanot,
It's no.
Meisha, Jasmine the Juggler, Walter, Callisto, and Naomi. There you go. Alright, and let's share the map.
Oh my gosh.
Have we yet benefited from the long rest?
Unfortunately,
Not.
We didn't even have
We
time
weren't-
to heal. Like we're gonna.
if you have like, okay, so first of all, I'm gonna give you guys a short rest, and if you guys do wish to, you guys may use your healing, any healing that you have to heal now before we get started.
So like healing kit healing kind of thing, or
Sure. Let's say that you've had some time to receive a good heal, so we're gonna go with roll 4d8 for me, please.
okay. And I have ward medic, so I could use it on 2 different people.
Doesn't matter. You're using
Okay.
it on everyone, so I'm just getting you to roll
Oh,
46,
gotcha.
and I'm healing everyone for that.
Oh, 46 or 48?
48, sorry. Yep. It'll be 42 if you don't get the gurned.
Oh, whoops.
Delight, 42 save.
I almost
18.
thought I heard say 42 there as well.
All right. So that's 18. Okay.
And that removes the wounded wounded 2, doesn't it?
It does not.
Does not? Okay.
Wounded only restores during overnight rest.
Alright.
All right.
Assuming Walter is no longer.
Poisoned by the
Sorry.
wasps? Yes. That's true. Good.
So,
All right. So everyone should now have their updated health. We still have Meisha in a reasonably critical condition. But I think apart from that, everyone's kind of got roughly half hit points or healthier. All right. So, to begin, we're going to roll into initiative. This is just to determine what it's doing. It has not noticed you yet, but it is kind of looking around, peering into windows with a large serpentine eye. And you know what? Just because I'm a bastard, we're going to play From the Shadows.
Oh gosh.
Meaning, the serpent, despite its ability to sense thermal energies and to be able to detect you, will not know where you are. You all have invisibility against the creature for the round that you're in.
We gotta get out of here, right? Or just hide.
We're
not ready for that.
Sorry,
Is gonna look
is that initials? Okay.
Broken Glaive is gonna like, well, we can't really leave them. No, I mean, we can't really leave this town to its fate, can we?
You saying we just lure it out of town and try to escape it?
Yeah, why not?
They would just come back.
Well, then we kill it.
How? We're not ready for that.
We typically kill things, you know, with swords and spells and explosives. You know, the general.
I've never seen anything with 3 heads. Or how many heads it's got. I guess they're
You
right.
haven't spent much time in the Absalom sewers, have you?
No.
No, didn't think so.
Good question.
Mm.
How close to the edge of town are we?
You're
So I
not.
presume we would know that
Yeah, you're in the center of town.
in the centre of town.
Well, I probably think we should confront this thing before it eats the entire town.
Oh no.
We are too far away from the edge of town to drag it Or train it to zone.
Where was the front door of this inn we're at?
Downstairs and underneath where I've put your minis. Now,
Okay.
Yeah,
as you are about to move, you hear that low-lying hiss and that rumbling as one of the serpent heads rises. You see the top of its head come past your window. You all duck down as best you can, and you see this large eye start to look around. Can I get confirmation from the group? Do I have the silence wizard in chat? Let me know. All right.
No, I can hear.
Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. Just checking. All right. So, as the creature scans the room, it does not see you thanks to your plot twist card, and will continue onwards.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
Hey, Pasha.
I'm going to take this opportunity to cast Spirit Link on Throverick.
All right, Throverick, you have Spirit Link cast upon you. But let's actually do that in initiative round.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Halanot, surprise round. What do you want to do?
Looking at the group, thinking, I'm probably the best up here trying to distract it while you head down. And if it's gone away from the window, I would try to. I don't, because I probably just need to open the window,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to do dancing lights somewhere, probably just beyond the tree, to focus its attention down there so people can sneak up behind.
All right,
Downstairs.
not a problem. I wonder if I can actually create a light source here. What color is your dancing light?
One.
Well, it's supposed to be a few lights, so considering I was trying to use it for the juggling, probably sort of reds and yellows.
Orange it is.
Orange eyes. Yeah.
we got a
Something that will stand out in this very dark streets. Put it that way.
There we go. There you go.
Makes the map look very, very eerie.
Yep, but there you go. That is your orange orb of light that is over there. And I'll just draw another, just a circle just to point out where it is currently. Actually, you know what? No, that looks awful. I'm just going to remove that. There we go. All right, done. So yeah, you created a light. Now you watch as the 5 heads immediately kind of see where the light is, and a couple of the heads have now got its attention. It is then you realize that these are not 5 different serpents, but one singular creature, as 2 of the heads start to move towards the light you create, but the other 3 are still like kind of looking at the buildings, and it pulls and tugs, and the others sort of pull back from the building, and then they hiss angrily at the one that had pulled away. It is not a giant serpent at all. It is a hydra.
Ooh.
All right, Mesha, you're up.
All right. You said go downstairs, but I think we'll get a better viewpoint if you know we get on the roof and see if we got anything around that can help us. You know, maybe we could drop something on it, or I can.
You know you're not the
find
frog
something
anymore, right?
to- Yeah, I know.
Okay, just checking. I need you to take the high ground and start sniping.
I'm just dropping things on it.
I'm not sniping. I'm just trying to find, you know, a high vantage point to see if there's anything I can use, you know, mechanical wise, or drop on it from a roof or anything, you know.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check as you attempt to climb. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. Yeah, I presume you're trying to climb out the window and up onto the roof.
Yes.
All right. Make an athletics check as you climb out and onto the roof. Obviously, the building is not designed to be scaled without a ladder, so let's see what you go.
Also,
Alright.
we got some donations.
Do we?
Yeah. Was it McClover? Or wait, no. Someone had $30, and then I think that was before the secret menu.
Yeah, no. Sorry, all the stuff has already been applied. So all my players, thanks to our various donations, have now received. So everyone's now on 3 hero points with a natural 20 for everyone, except Naomi, I think.
Well, that's what I mean. Like one of the
Was one of the donations in? Oh no, yes, you're right. One of them is a natural 20 for Naomi. So natural 20 for Naomi.
And there was another plot twist.
And then there was 2 plot twists, but one of them requested to change to a heroic action, which I will draw now for Walter.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Hiya. Walter,
Yes.
you have Rage and Fury. Play when an ally is knocked unconscious or when you take damage from a critical hit. At the start of your next turn, you enter and fly into a rage as per the Barbarian Rage. Bonuses to melee damage strikes, penalties to your AC. You may not concentrate unless you have the rage trait or stats for the rage feature. At the end of the turn, if you don't have rage, this will then end. However, if you do have rage, this does not consume your rages per day. And you can stay in it until you end it normally. Now, keeping in mind, with that, you can pass it off if you would like, or you can hang on to it. It's up to you.
So I can pass it off to another player?
Yes.
That is totally going to throw wreck, because losing concentration is no bueno for my character.
All right, Throvrek, you now are the proud owner of Rage and Fury. Meaning you have
Thank you,
a
McClover.
free Barbarian Rage that lasts indefinitely so long as you remain angry.
That could get very bad very quickly, and I love it.
Brilliant. All right. Mesha, what do we get for athletics checks? 19? Yep, you swing out and you grab onto the sides of the building. Using your sharpened claws that you have for your Nagaji claw hand, you pull yourself up onto the slated roof. It is dark and somewhat dangerous up on the roof. You cannot see anything outside of the radius of the... dancing light. Oh, sorry, real quick. Who's got dark vision? Raise your hand if you got dark vision. Is it just Throvrek?
Yeah, I've just got low light vision.
All right, Throvrek's already got dark vision applied. Anyone else? Nope. Mesha?
No, I have low light.
All right. So Throvrek, you should see everything in black and white, correct? Yep. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Then that, Mesha, anything else while you're up there?
So I can only see what I could see on the map. So
That is correct.
all right. This was I'm like, all right, this was kind of pointless.
Well, as I mentioned, it was the middle of the night. All the lanterns had been turned off. It was pitch dark when this thing attacked.
Yeah.
Making me glad I summoned the light so we can see the thing.
Yeah. Are there any okay. Can I looks like there's 2 lamps. But they're on the other side, right?
Lamps? Yeah, on the other side of the building. Like on the other building, you could see 2 lanterns that hang there. The fire has been extinguished.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to get off the roof where I am.
All right, athletics check to climb down the roof.
Yeah, to be like on the side. Like I think there's an alley like right next to the building.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're kind of aiming for over here, correct?
Yeah.
Sure. Not a worry. Make an athletics check.
I kind of want to be like back here.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Wait. Oh, there.
1 second.
Eee.
Ooh.
Remember your grip inspiration.
You do have the
Yes.
group. Oh, yeah. No. It was only on the first one, and he did already make an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
You do have hero points, though.
Sure. I'll do a hero point.
All right.
Come on. All right. It looks like I'm falling.
There we go. All right, it does indeed. You hear the sound of a large crash as you land. Oh, quite hard. You take 6 points of damage.
I have catfall.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
What does catfall do? Please read it out for me.
Okay. Catfall. Your cat-like agility acrobatics allow you to cash in your falls or caution or
Cushion.
collision your falls.
Mhm.
Threat falls as 10 feet shorter. Yeah, if you're an expert in
No, that's fine. That's fine. You do not take damage then. So, as you've fallen 20 foot, you'll ignore the first 10 foot, and then at that second 10 foot, you would normally have taken damage, but in this case, you don't. Actually, no, my apologies. Pathfinder uses different rules. So, the way it works is after the first 5 foot, you take 1 damage for every foot you fall. So, that's 15 foot worth of damage. That would be 15 damage, but you've reduced it to 5 damage.
Okay.
That's how that works. I remember. All right. As this happens and you crash into the alley, this gets the attention of the serpents that were looking at the dancing lights. They look directly in the direction where Meisha had fallen. Walter, you're up.
All right. I'm going to start off by casting Spirit Link on Throberick. And then I'm going to... There's no way Walter's not athletic. Although apparently I'm acrobatic. So it's a 15-foot drop from a window.
Yes, correct.
So if I spend 2 actions worth of movement, can I climb out, grab a hold, and then drop?
That would still be an athletics check.
In which case, stairs.
All right, you run inside. Now, it won't take too long. It'll take you, I'll say, 2 movements to come out the front door.
Okay. I will stop just inside the front door, but so I can see out in the Hydra from the dancing lights.
If you're... Okay, so you've opened the door, but you're standing inside.
Yep.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, cool. You kind of look out. You see the Hydra. It is looking in your direction because you are between rock and it. So as you lean out, I'll need a stealth check from you.
$17.
All right, let's see
I was
how...
gonna say your grip inspiration.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
you
it's
do.
true, right.
You do have your group inspiration?
That's only if I think I can roll better, which I don't think I can.
Well, unless it rolls a 1, it's going to see you. It rolled a 3.
3. Still gonna see me.
You know what? If you do use your inspiration to re-roll, because I mean it's a free thing, you may as well roll it. If you get the 20, you'll get away with it.
4.
No. Okay. So yeah, it does. One of the heads does notice you inside, or should I say, it notices you opening the door and then kind of closing it a little bit so that you've got cover. All right, that's that. Throberick, freshly spirit linked. What do you want to do?
I don't know what I'm looking at. This thing looks like a 5-headed dragon. Is it a 5-headed dragon?
Actually, fun fact: you would know exactly what these are.
Cool.
Kobolds have quite an intimate relationship with hydras. They, for many different tribes of the wild kobolds that live out in the jungles, is considered to be akin to a divine messenger.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, think of it this way. When the hydra goes, usually there's leftovers.
I do like leftovers. You know what? Thorvik's just gonna pull out his rope on stick, and he's going to ready in action to jump on the thing's back when it goes past.
Perfect. I love that. All right. Well, it is now the hydra's turn.
Gosh.
The Hydra is currently investigating, and will move down towards both Walter and Mesha. At this point, Throvrik, you can make an athletics check to try and jump onto its back. You get a +2 bonus for this.
Ah, wonderful. +2 for athletics. Let's do it. A 24.
A 24. All right, let's see. Its DC is... Oh, the DC is 20... Oh, wait, is it... It's Fortitude DC for athletics, isn't it? Or for grappling and stuff?
Yes.
It's 25.
Can I use a inspiration to give myself a +2?
Sure.
Yeah!
Normally, no, but you know what?
Your group inspiration.
I'll give you. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, wait, your group inspiration or your hero point?
Let's go hero point. Yeah.
All right, how about this? Roll the group inspiration, because you are entitled to that, and that's free. And that'll always be only on your first one.
Yep. Athletics.
And then if it fails, then we'll talk. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm happy. Now I'll be happy for you to use the 24. And if you want, you can use a hero point, and I will give you the +2. That's fine.
I'm happy with that. Get to ride a Hydra.
All right.
Yeah.
Very well.
That is the most thrilling thing I can imagine.
All right, Throvrik, you have mounted one of the heads of the Hydra, which you are now atop and riding. The Hydra, who has only used a move action at this point, is confused, perturbed, has no idea what's going on, and will attempt to firstly perceive what has what has attacked him. With a 33, I believe he does.
Yeah.
And as that happens, I'm going to have one of the heads basically try to slam you against the building.
Yep.
Oh.
That is a hit. This is bludgeoning damage, but yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. 15 points of damage as the side of the building is hit. At this point, hearing the sound of the building get struck, you can see that some of the lights have started to come on in a few different houses. Not many, but started to happen. Okay. That was all it did.
Hey, look, everyone. I'm riding it. Hello.
Oh, gosh.
You can see as he's pulled out of the building, bits of, like, lumber and debris on his gun. All right, everyone.
Wait a second. Let me just... Ow, Splinter. Yeah, it was there.
All right. Naomi, you're up.
Just seeing him jump out and land on this Hydra. Naomi's a little bit, like... Well, she's nervous, freaking out a bit, but at the same time... She needs the help. The window is kind of right next to Walter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're in a grouped room. I don't want to use that here, so I say, Callisto, we gotta run downstairs and get out. If I'm gonna use that one spell, I gotta get away from everyone. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just make my way downstairs.
All right, you double
Using
move.
this opportunity, that Throvrik, yeah.
Yep, you double move and you're next to Walter.
Walter was downstairs? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, Oh, I was gonna head outside.
All right, you...
I thought we were all in the same room, that's what I thought.
No, Walter was downstairs. All right, you head outside.
Wasn't this, like, down below, not to the right? I thought the doorway was below
No,
us.
it's here.
Oh, well then never mind. I didn't know that's where the door was.
All right, well, what do you want to do?
Shoot.
You can see the creatures directly outside.
You know what? Just to help Throvrik out. Can I see Throvrik from out here?
Not on the bottom floor.
If you're upstairs, I'm doing my lights through a window. Which is
Okay.
where Throvik jumped
When
out.
can I retcon? When I was upstairs, could I have casted guidance on Throvrik and then made my way downstairs?
Sure, no problem there.
Okay, that's what I would do.
Done.
And then Callisto would just come after me if he's able to.
Correct. Yes, he will. All right.
So
Done and
Trevor,
done.
you'll get a +1 on any. I think that's what. Trigger, +1 on status bonus to one attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check. Until next turn, until the start of my next turn. So.
All right. Very nice. Halonot, from behind you, Jasmine, the juggler, begins to make her way forward. She gestures over and begins to create these kind of almost like kind of hand symbols kind of motions. And as she does, she casts Contagious Idea.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, so what this does is nothing is as contagious as a thought. She places a thought of anxiety onto the Hydra. And he is frightened 1. All right, the Hydra is anxious and takes penalties from this spell. Jasmine actually uses this as a juggler to make her performance go better. So if she like uses this spell on people to make them anxious and then they're watching her juggle, they become like more thrilled at what happens. So that is what she does. All right. That was Jasmine, which brings us to the top of the round. Now,
So,
at this point, the town is in a state of awaking. So there's several stages before the town is in full alert. And right now, because all they've heard is like just a couple of crashes outside, could have been a cat, could have been anything, until the building hit, they're only at stage 1. So, yeah. Halonot.
Yeah. So, question: to sustain a spell, do that use one of my actions?
To sustain, yes.
Okay. So, given that it's the only light source just now, I will sustain my dancing lights. Because otherwise people would be a bit blind out there. And so I don't lose eye contact, I will scan the area inside it and try to find some loose stones or something like that from the paving and use my telekinetic projectile to try and distract it from riding through Ulrich.
All right. You look around, you find some, like, just a bit of debris.
Hopefully this works. Now, thankfully, that's my first 20 of the roll, so I can use my grip inspiration on that.
Nice. Well,
Never mind.
you begin to teleport what looks to be a vase with some flowers in it. It flies and just smashes against one of their heads, and you watch as its eye just kind of flicks in your direction. You struck, but it dealt no damage. All right. You do have one more action, I believe.
No,
Did
that's
he already
sustaining
use
the
his,
spell for the dancing lights.
Oh, right, to maintain the
already-
spell. Yeah, that's right, that's right. All right, Mesha.
Did he already use his group inspiration?
Yes.
that was me using it for that.
Okay.
Thank you, Neil.
Sorry, yeah.
Mesha.
All right. My plan was to run across, but it seems like not a safe thing to do. What's I can't see very well, but what's around me? Like, anything in this alley?
If you can't see anything, you can't see anything, I'm afraid.
Okay. I didn't know if I could see, like, maybe 5 feet in front of me, like,
Mm-mm.
or any... No? Okay. Dang it. Yeah. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do. Hmm. I'm gonna. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to put my overdrive on, and try to sneak past the Hydra.
All right, make a stealth check, which we now learn is not invisibility.
Yeah, we know it's not visibility. It just helps me more.
Yep, it knows where you are.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, where you going? So overdrive, stealth. You got one more action.
Stealth. One more action. Wait.
Mhm.
Okay. Stealth. So overdrive, stealth, and then move, or.
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right, as you move, one of the heads turns and takes a snap at you.
Ooh, it's got a. Ooh.
Oh.
As you are bitten in the back as you are trying to run by 11 points of piercing damage from the serpentine head.
And now he could continue moving, right?
Yeah.
If
No.
The rest of us. Oh, that was the whole move.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is Mesha. We then go to Walter, who is by the front door, who has just witnessed Mesha getting attacked.
Yep. And I see Throw of Records on the back of it. So we are going to start off. It's not willing, is it?
It is not willing.
uh,
Some days I wonder if Throvrek's willing.
yes.
What do you
Hmm.
mean?
It's
Troveric's
questionable.
always willing.
Well, that's. I will
That's gonna come
note
back and bite
that.
me. All right,
You're-
Troveric's gonna get cursed, and Troveric's like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Trust me, maybe sooner than you think. I guess I'll spend 2 actions to cast a Divine Lance. Let's give it a try.
As you do so, you begin to conjure your spell, and as the bright lights begin to appear, it gets an attack of opportunity.
No.
Yay!
And will lunge with a bite. Which is a
Ow.
critical hit.
Okay.
For 26 dang points of damage. It's a very painful hit, that is for sure. You definitely didn't want to mess around with that. Holy hell.
I got a Divine Intervention from a Clover.
Hey, McClover. All right, divine intervention it is. Okay, let's find out if he still crits you or not. And that's a regular hit, so let's halve that damage. So you take only 13 damage.
Oof.
All right, so no critical hit, but you are still struck by the creature. Unfortunately, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, if you are hit while trying to cast the spell, it will interrupt it and the spell is lost.
It's a cantrip, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I will try to throw a dagger at it, maybe.
All right, you make a ranged attack against it. one of the other heads. You know what? No. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that you have a head that is barreled into the door, and it's blocking the other one from making an attack of opportunity. All right, make your attack.
In which case, if the head is there, I will stab the head.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you're in melee, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Critical miss, though. Do you want to?
Yep.
You do have hero points in nat 20s. If you don't want to use them, I mean, you don't have to. They're going to be very pretty ways for me to stop you from dying.
Well, I'll use a hero point.
Use a hero point? All right.
Roll. Yep.
That's still
Just
a
a
miss.
regular miss.
Yeah, just a regular miss, though. All right. With a swing of your blade, you unfortunately do not find purchase in the creature, but that, however, may not be the case for the riding Throvric.
It's going to be a really bad plan, but I like it. All right. So all those heads are attached to a center body, right?
Yep.
All right. So using his stick on rope, he throws. Is it possible to throw the stick part of the rope part around the neck, and tie it to the dangling rope that's there, and then swing in?
Sorry, what
front?
dangling rope?
How thick is the neck? What's the girth of the neck?
Given the creature is a huge creature, which is the size of an elephant, I'd say probably, yeah, the thickness of an elephant's neck.
All right, wonderful.
For each neck.
All right, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, but this is the plan I have.
Okay.
I want to try to trap the hut because there's 5 heads, right? 5
Sure.
heads in this hydra.
Yep.
And it'll make it difficult to move those heads around if all those heads are trying to occupy the same space, right?
I mean, I suppose, yeah.
What Throvric is attempting to do, without harming it per se, is more to disorientate it, if that makes sense. Try to make it kind of a little bit dizzy as all the heads are trying to move around at the same time. Does that make sense?
I think so. You're trying to get it confused.
Yes.
I posit to you this. I will take a hero point from you, and you may not use a natural 20 for this check.
Yep.
You can run along its length and catch its eye from a number of the different places, and because you're in its center point, it's a number of different perspectives that the creature is getting. And as such, if you can make the successful athletics check against its athletics DC again, I will give it the confused condition for a round.
Can everyone work with that? Can everyone else work with that?
Yeah. And you have guidance too, remember, so +1. However that works.
Perfect. All right. Let's make it confused then.
All right. So first of all, I will eat one of your hero points.
Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Phenomenal. Do, 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 do. All right, there we go. It's
A hero
gone.
point.
So, ate the hero point. Oh, I should also eat Walter's hero point.
Thank you.
All right. Boom. There goes Walter's one. Done. All right. Now, Throvric. As you slide down the back of its neck, you begin to make your way towards the central area. But as you do, you kind of bounce and kick off each of the neck segments, almost like they're rubber. And you use that momentum to kind of swing into a few of the other ones. Make an athletics check as you're jumping between these necks, which cause the shockwaves to kind of every now and then twist the neck in an involuntary way.
And this was with the guidance, right?
With guidance, yep.
Which is +2 still, or is it 1?
That's a question for you, Neil.
Oh, the guidance is +1.
+1. Wonderful. All right. Let's do this. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well.
You do still have a hero point, which you can use for a reroll. I just said you can't use the nat 20.
Yeah, let's use the last hero point.
All
Hero
right.
points are great. All right. Let's do it. 25 on.
I think that is on the dot.
Nice.
I think that is on the dot. I think that's exactly what you needed.
Ah, nice.
All right.
Yes.
With a glorious kick and series of bouncing, the creature is now confused. And may not necessarily attack in the next round, as it's sort of like shaking its heads. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like basically bouncing left and right.
Yeah.
All right. Which brings us to the Hydra, who is confused. Let's see.
And as
And
Matt-
frightened. Yeah, go on.
And Matt, as a player,
frightened.
knows how bad confusion can be.
Oh, yeah. It can be awful. Okay. So let's just check on our little deedly boopy card here. The confusion condition. Here we go. Confused. You are flat-footed. Let's get that in. Oh, I think that's already applied. So, yep, you're flat-footed and don't treat anyone as your allies. You can't use reactions, so no more attacks of opportunity until Throvrek's next round. All your actions are determined by the GM. You use your actions to attack. Cast defensively, the target is determined randomly by the GM. If you have no viable targets, you automatically hit yourself. When damaged by an attack, you must make a DC to end this. Okay, cool. So, it is going to try and bite Throvrek. However, because Throvrek is in the center of it, it is going to try and bite you, but there's a basically it might bite one of its own heads. So, 5 attacks. First, you'll represent number 1 on the dice. So, that is not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you.
Wow.
Not you. All right, so that is 5 attacks.
Wow.
What more should I say? It's Oh wait, no, sorry. I need to roll that. There we go. All right, so that is 29 damage to
Wow.
the Hydra as it basically just starts biting at itself. All right, so there we go. So as they angrily look at each other, they start snapping. So yeah, that's 5 attacks.
There's no rend on it by any chance, is there? No? Oh well.
No. But that was a focused assault attack, so it now has 1 attack on you. Another head. It's got another bite attack. Which it'll hit itself. So let's see how it goes. Fangs.
Wow.
Lands a critical hit on itself.
You know, this confusion is great when it's not casted on yourself. It's great.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not me as a player.
All right. And that's another 22 damage. Okay, so that's all 3 actions there. So it did a full-on assault and intertwined itself, biting and snapping and grabbing onto the leathery hide of its own body, while Throvrek, you've basically been jumping on their heads, running along their neck, jumping onto another one, and avoiding this attack. One of the heads sort of arcs up and tries to, like, aim, while the others are trying to just roll over each other, and when it finds an opening, it jumps towards you, and you manage to roll out of the way just in time so it bit its main body. But that, yeah, is massive. It took like 53 damage,
Jeez.
something like that. Yeah,
Thanks
there you go.
for that. That was great.
All right,
Thank
but it is no longer frightened. It is now just angry. All right, Naomi.
All right. Now just seeing the confusion, just everyone out of the building. And
You have upped the alert status from 1 to 2. You hear more people starting to rise and come out of their bedrooms in this tavern. Or this inn, sorry.
Oh, I was mainly talking to the group, but that's fine.
Oh, you shouted in a
Remind me,
public
yeah.
place, so yeah. Yeah, they're starting to wake
My
up.
bad. Okay. So Naomi is going to go outside now. So 1, 5, 10, 15. No. 15, 20. I kind of get away from it this way. I think that's a road. Just kind of sit back here, kind of against the building. And let's see, that was the one action. And then I'm gonna have Callisto. Well, as part of Act Together, so that Callisto can come out too. I'm going to start charging the Inner Radiant Torrent. Just 2 actions.
Sure, not a problem. Callisto will fly over and again take a guard position at you.
Yep.
And that then brings us to Jasmine the Juggler. Jasmine is going to try for another contagious idea, trying to keep it frightened or trying to keep it so that it doesn't keep basically trying to keep it penalized and stuff like that. But this time, one of the heads is aware of what she's doing and shakes the idea. She will then retaliate with. No, that's not going to help. None of that's going to help, really. She's going to throw a thing at them. No, she's not, because I didn't give her weapons. Nope. She's just going to chill. She's going to try and protect Harlanot. If need be. Which brings us to the top of the round, and to Harlanot's turn.
So, while sustaining the dancing lights, I'll probably, at this point, move the focus, because I'm pretty sure I can move as part of dancing lights, and try and circle it around the heads, try and almost add to the confusion going in the melee.
You're still on the second story and next to a window.
Yes. I'm saying I'm moving the dancing lights.
Oh, the dancing lights. Okay, yes.
Yes. Yeah, as part of me sustaining those lights, basically focusing the light almost on the body
Right.
of the Hydra.
Sure.
And seeing everyone outside, and the fact that the rebel did nothing last time, I will inspire Thraffic, saying, "You're doing good job out there! Keep it up!" As I inspire courage everyone in, was it 30 to 60 feet, which is everyone.
Yep. All right. You
That's
inspire
the
everyone.
plus. I won't put on so to make it a bit easier.
Sure. All right.
And for the last action, I'll basically just sit there, keep cheering.
Woo. All right. Make sure you're up.
Yeah. When the dancing lights had moved, but I was I know that the first lamp was in the direction over there, so I'm just gonna move over there where I knew it was before. So 5 and 15. So right there. Do I can I see it?
Okay. Yes, you can.
All right. I don't want to consume, but would I have a light, something lighter in my inventory kit?
I would be happy to say so.
All right. I want to light that lamp right here as my second action.
All right. Oops, sorry. One moment.
Cool.
Okay, the lamp is illuminated.
And then I want to, for my final action, I'm going to move again to this lamp and wait until my next round to light that one.
You know what? Just because you are giving your actions for this, I will have you light that automatically.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, everything is lit up.
Able to do something other than keep my dancing lights up next turn.
All right. Sorry, I accidentally added the wrong light. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Where all the lights go. Ah.
Okay, so one torch goes here, one torch goes
I
here.
changed the color of dancing lights.
There you go. All right. Sweet. There it is. Done. Also, thank you to McClover for the donation. Also, 1666. I'm wondering if I should do something with that. Which is almost 66%. All right. So, thank you, McClover. I got your message, so we are working on that. 1 second.
Yep.
Done. Okay, next up is Walter.
All right. Is using an item draw an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Also, it's confused, so it doesn't get attacks of opportunity this round until until the end of Throvrek's turn.
And using item is just an action.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Staff of Healing to cast a level 3 heal on myself.
Okay, level
Now,
3
is
heal.
Does that get benefit of all of my feats, or is it just the standard spell?
That should get the benefit of your feats if you have the feats that are tied directly to healing.
They are. All right. There's no spell notes on the items. We'll just roll 3d6 plus 2. Or
Let's do it.
Die 10 plus 2.
$18 points of healing. Done and done. All right.
And
yep.
So for my next trick, so I take the staff and
Mhm.
What's her name? What's the Nanny McFiat? Then I will follow that up by casting, or trying to cast Divine Landscape at him.
All right.
Oh, it's confused. It doesn't get an attack for.
Doesn't get an attack of opportunity. This time, as you pull out your lance, you are not interrupted. They seems to be entirely focused on the tiny little kobold that is bouncing around along its neck and back, rather than to focus on your attention on you, Walter. You throw the lance, and that is a critical miss.
Heck, I'll try my hero point again.
All right, that's your second hero point.
Yep. There we go.
Ooh.
All right, with a solid hit. Fill up hero points. Okay, that's
I was going to say,
1, 2,
so
3.
from that's an attack roll, you would have the +1 from the Inspire Courage.
No, he made one earlier on. 1, 2. No, actually, no, he didn't. No, you're right. You would get.
it was
the
still-
Inspiring Courage from upstairs. If you heard it, he'd have a +1 to the attack roll.
Yeah. It doesn't modify the too much.
Yep. Okay. So hold on. Let me just check. Hang on. I got 4 hero points to give out. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then you've just used that one. All right. You've thrown the Divine Lance at the Hydra, which has done no damage. Why has that done no damage?
Because it's not the right. I think it's a good Hydra. Apparently.
Why did it do no damage?
Because it's
Well, my character's good, and good damage doesn't affect the Hydra, apparently.
yeah.
It's immune to area of effects.
It's just for the because there's good, neutral, chaotic, and necrotic damage, or evil damage.
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
guess
neutral
I
creature.
looked up, yeah, so neutral things don't take any of it from. the
Right.
violence.
Okay. Yep. No, I'm with you.
So that spell is useless. Got it.
Yeah, I need this one too.
No, now you know.
We need more evil creatures to fight. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll solve it at next level.
All right. The Hydra, I think, goes next. No, Throvrek.
It's perfect.
All right. Trovrek's going to focus on the body of the creature itself.
Sure.
I do need to go roll back 1 second. I
Oh, yeah.
took 2 hit points damage, and Throvrak gains 2 hit
Oh yes.
Oh, for
thank you.
the.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're like,
Done and done.
All right. So Throvrek's going to lift up his spiked gauntlet and shove it straight into the center part of the creature's body.
All right. Make your attack as you hit the center of the creature's body.
Spiked gauntlet.
Yeah. And you've got the
Yeah.
+1.
Nice.
+1. That'll be 24.
That will hit.
All right. So there's the damage, which would be 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
As Throvrek created a small hole in the chink of the armor of the Hydra.
It's not wearing armor.
And the skin, sorry.
You created a perforation. Yes, I'd say so.
What? Could Throvrek then stick the stick into that hole, if that's possible?
What's the intention?
The intention is that I want to try to trap at least one of the heads, if that's possible. So I have the stick into its center body, and then I was going to use the rope part to try to trap one of the heads to the stick.
How would you anchor the stick?
The stick
In the
would be
hole.
into the creature's body itself.
And what would stop the creature's head from just popping that stick out?
That's a good point.
It's been lodged deep enough in there.
Well, the thing is that well, the idea is that it's like pulling out a splinter, right? It's possible, but you kind of don't want to do it because it's there.
Oh yeah, but what I mean is it won't know that the rope is attached to the thing when it's moving its head around.
Oh, okay.
How big is the hole he made?
Not that big.
No,
only like
it's literally like if you're thinking about a tiny spiked gauntlet, you're talking about like
Okay.
it's almost like a nail.
Oh,
It's
wait a
Robert
second.
just put himself in the hole.
Mhm.
and left
No,
us
no. All right. Instead of the idea of putting the stick in, can I perhaps put a flask of oil into that small gap?
Sure, I don't got no problem with that.
Wonderful. That's 2. He puts a small thing of oil into the back, and 3. Can he blast said oil and creature with a burst of fire?
Sure. So,
Oh,
one
wait,
action
wait,
you've
wait,
punched.
Wait, sorry. Let me just double check Kobold Breath to see how many actions. Nope, never mind. So 2 action things. So, just put the oil in for this round, and then just try to squish it more into the body as the 3rd action.
Sure. Because you're taking 2 actions to do so, I will say that the Hydra will take another point of damage, and you've lodged the glass tube into the wound that you've created. Sure. All right. The Hydra. Now, at this point, you guys have raised the alert level to 2. People have started coming out and seeing what's going on. Particularly, they see you guys fighting in your tavern, and so they go back inside because they're like, oh my god, we don't know what's happening, until they see Walter with a giant Hydra head snapping near him. They then panic and run. There's a few cries and shouts coming from nearby, and you can see that more and more people's lights have begun to switch on.
Really hope the town guard get here soon.
They will when the threat level has increased to 5. You have now gone from level 2 to level 3.
Increase the threat level. Got it. No, it's-
Basically, yeah. All right.
yeah.
Now,
Start smashing down doors and
now, who
Ah,
is
get
the
out
bigger
here.
threat here? It has to be Threlvrek.
Got it to attack himself.
it
Yeah.
really has to be, yeah.
All right. So,
Absolutely Throbrik.
unfortunately, the Hydra is not confused for this round.
Nope.
It will use a focused assault
Oh, no.
and try to hit Threlvrek with everything it's got.
So I'm expecting 15 attacks.
No, just one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I could. But you know what I'm going to do? Because I know you have it, so I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm going to burn my nat 20.
Oh, no.
No.
All right. That's fine.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Threlvrek. That is 52 points of damage. Hey, you looking?
I'm still on 1 hit point. It's fine.
Whoa! Whoa!
All right. With its last action, because that takes 2 actions to do,
Yep.
it is going to bite you. Maybe not. Hold on, wait 1 second. I will use a Jinx point.
All right.
Why not? I've got 5
Okay.
of them, fully loaded. All right, Jinx
Fully
point.
loaded.
Jinx point me up. Here we go. Let's try that again. All right, here it goes. A little higher, but didn't get it. All right. Unfortunate.
Now, as it hit me, Throbrik enters rage mode.
Ooh, nice. All right. Now, are you
What is it
using your
rage?
card rage or you're just your regular rage?
I am using the card rage.
I was gonna say I'd maybe save the card rage for when you're out of rage, because that one's
okay.
that's an indefinite number of rounds. You know what I mean?
All right, that's fine. Regular rage it is.
All right, rage it is. As you take that hit, you start to like headbutt it and like start to dragon roar at it. Yeah, no, you start laying into the Hydra a little bit more. Now, if I'm not mistaken, while raging, you have no ability to concentrate, do you?
Nope.
All right, very well. That is the end of its focused assault. We then go to Naomi.
All right, so with Act Together, I'm going to spend my 3 actions to cast the rest of Inner Radiance Torrent, so I can get the bonus 44 on there
Sure.
for when I attack.
All right.
And
Real.
then Callisto will get the 1 action to move away from me,
Sure.
so he doesn't take the additional 1 damage.
All right, not a problem. Also, real quick, there is an insight bonus here, which means that you guys get some insight. As Naomi is preparing to cast, she notices that the Hydra is regenerating.
Ooh. Okay, so where's my line tool? Pointers. Arrow. Okay, so I think it's a 60 foot right now. Technically, well, yeah, because it would be 2 actions or 3 actions starting to do 120. So yeah, it's just 60 foot. I'm just gonna shoot it, avoiding Throbrik, trying to hit a couple heads. And let's do that save. Whoa, okay. Ooh.
All right, now it's an area of effect, is it?
No, it's a line.
It's just a line? Okay. Threlvrek, you'll need to make one as well.
I try to do it
You
to avoid
you
him, but
you won't be able to.
Yep.
okay.
So it's reflex.
Yep.
Here, I'll drop it on. Okay.
Oh, that's not great. That's not great at all.
That's right.
Ooh, yeah, that's not
That
good.
will definitely bring you to 0. In fact, even if you halved it, it'll bring you to 0.
I'll use a hero point to remain standing, please.
Very well. So that is your temporary hit points gone. You are on the 1 hit point, and one of your hero points is gone. Done.
All right, so I'll throw it on Throvik since it'll show the max damage, and then you can just have it for the Hydra then.
No, just throw it on
Or
the
should I
Hydra.
just- Okay. Oh, I guess it will automatically have it then, because...
There you go. All right, the Hydra takes 10 points of damage from your inner radiance.
And now I am glowing
Nice.
for a minute, so I gotta throw that on me.
All right, anything else? I think you have one action remaining.
No, I did 3 actions to use it, and then he gets the additional 1 action, so I think that was it.
All right. Done and done, which brings us to Jasmine, the juggler, who is going to raise the alarm levels. So she runs out to the side and creates these like kind of almost fireworks that she launches into the air. So you've now gone from level 3 to level 4. At the end of the round, which it now is, it will automatically reach level 5 and... The town guard begin to mobilize towards the Hydra. All right, Halanot.
So, from my window vantage, seeing the courtyard area is now being illuminated, I will let the dancing lights fade.
Okay.
I'm not sustaining it.
All right, your dancing lights have faded.
I will, from past experience, I'd probably expect Walter would take care of Throvik, because I've got advantage from the top. So I will try to summon a spiritual weapon to try to clobber one of the heads.
All right, what does your weapon look like?
I think last time we had it, it was the, was it the, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was the loot. It was my magical loot. Last time. So,
Nice.
There you go. Magic loot. Oops. There you go.
I don't know. Can I burn my nat 20 on this, please?
You may absolutely burn your nat 20 on it. All right. Roll a critical hit as your loot manages to strike a chord. All right, for 14 points of damage, you hear this poing as one of the heads is clacked by your magic weapon.
Yep, and not knowing if it will still help Robert, I will re-inspire him so he can get a +1 on his damage rolls.
Nice. Did you add +1 for your inspiration, or do you not get inspired?
I didn't, but...
Yeah, I'll add an extra damage. There you go. All right. Boom. There it is. Okay, which brings us to Meisha. Meisha is muted. She's been struck by the silence wizard.
I beat him, and then he wanted to come back. All right. I'm gonna take, because this takes 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a explosive. Well, I'm not writing it yet.
All right, you haven't lit it.
Put it out! Put it out! Quick! You'll kill us all!
All right, 2 actions. You've created a bomb. Now what?
Um,
Are you sure you don't light it? What's your ability?
my ability?
Yeah, how are you making a bomb?
Just I don't know.
So you just
have a
randomly
cube and-
said, "Oh yeah, I'll take 2 actions and just make a bomb."
No, it says my explosive explosives take 2 actions.
Under which ability?
Explode.
Explode. Your innovation is barely held together by your own engineering, always on the edge of completely falling apart. Though this adds risks, it means you can coax it from performing. While an inventor can learn a various number of different things, yada yada, explode, 2 actions. You intentionally take your innovation beyond the normal safety limits, making it explode and damaging nearby creatures without damaging the innovation. That explosion deals 2d6 fire damage in an area.
Okay, so that actually does it. Okay.
And because your thing is an armor that you're in, make a reflex save.
What, does it explode him or just the things around him?
Yeah, everything within this region.
Oh gosh.
But I'll let you, I mean, presuming that's what you're doing, I will let you, obviously charge at it before you set, set yourself
Sorry,
up.
I thought I had a plan and...
I appreciate that, but we have a rule here. We embrace mistakes. We
embrace it.
We embrace it because that's how we learn how our abilities work, and that is how we don't do these again. So, Meisha, in a glorious act of self-sacrifice, rushes towards the Hydra. You watch as their armor begins to glow. No, reflex saves for you, Throvrek, and the Hydra.
Oh, okay. I like to do a hero point.
You may do a hero point. If you would like to, what is your DC on your abilities, Meisha?
Actually, I would like to use my nat 20.
Oh yeah, sure, you can use your nat 20. If you use your nat 20, I don't know. Do you not take damage from your nat 20? If it's a critical success? All right, I'll read it. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Basic reflex saves to all creatures. Explode. It says basic, but it doesn't list a effect tree.
Okay.
I would say with a natural 20, though, yeah, you would just take no damage on it, so that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So natural 20, there is an explosion that deals 2d6 fire damage.
Jeez.
Is that correct? Let's see. At 3rd level... Oh, no, sorry, that's... and every level after, so that's 4d6, my apologies. So, 4d6 fire damage. So, roll it in chat.
They're just burning all the hero points to stay up.
Throvrek, are you going to burn another hero point?
I won't burn a hero point for this roll.
No, do you want to burn a hero point to not die?
Yes. That would be ideal, please.
Very well. All right, so that is 9 points of damage. So, Meisha, you take 9 points of damage, which I believe is enough to bring you down. Does Meisha want...
No, you said...
no, because you used the natural 20. That's right. Yeah, no, sorry, my apologies. I'm just catching up in my brain. All right, Throvrek, you're fine. The Hydra takes 9 damage. Done. Ooh. Okay. So, move, and you explode. The Hydra does not like that. Not in the slightest. But that's not his turn. Walter, you're up next, as you've seen this little explosion. Hold on, wait. I've got it. Yeah.
So I start off taking 2 points, and Throvrek heals 2.
Yep, so Throvrek heals 2. Done.
Then I'm going to animate feed the staff again, and I'm going to consume a heck of a lot of charges to cast a level 3 2-action heal at Throvrek.
Oh, actually, before I forget, sorry, my apologies. There were a couple of things I needed to do here. First of all, step 1. Meisha, when you charged, attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I
Because
will...
he was no longer confused.
Because he's no longer confused.
Yeah.
All right. That is a critical hit, Meisha. For 29 damage.
Yeah.
Do you want to burn a hero point to not go down?
Yeah.
Done. All right, let me fix up Meisha real quick. All right.
Ouch.
Which is good because you avoided that extra wounded condition. Walter, as you whip out the staff and cast your spell, that is going to provoke an attack.
Opportunity.
Yep, and is going to make the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Now, because it's an item, you don't lose the spell. You will still get to get the charge off if you survive.
Ouch.
All right. Oh wait, sorry, that was Harlanot. My apologies. Sorry, Harlanot.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You're just attacking upstairs.
All right, so 26. That is enough to knock you down, unless you want to use a hero point. No, wait, no, it's not. My apologies. I'm looking at the wrong dude. There you go. All right, you're good. You're good. You've got 14 hit points left.
Okay. Need to double check this. Just one second. This is healing towards Throwwork.
All right. Throbrak, you
Nice.
heal
Whoa.
39. Done.
If I back up, he's gonna eat me.
You gonna back
So I'm
up?
gonna try. Yeah, I said if I back up, he's gonna eat me.
Oh yeah, if you back up, he's gonna eat you. Yeah, absolutely. He's used
I'm gonna-
2 out of his 5 attacks of opportunity.
Opportunity.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna face stab him with a.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not face stab. It's face bonk with a staff.
All right, face block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boop him.
critical miss.
No,
Oh,
I'm taking the
Walter.
critical miss this time. Damn it.
1 to 5. What do we get?
5.
All right.
Booped.
Shield crash.
I don't have a shield.
Wide open. You're flat-footed. No, I don't think he's going to attack you, but in case he does, yeah, you're flat-footed.
Should
All
I
right.
have got one for the nat 20 I did with the spiritual weapon? When I burned the nat 20.
Oh yeah, you should have. Absolutely. Give me a 1 to 5.
3.
Let's see. Crushed trachea. It cannot speak or cast spells.
One
Fair.
head can.
So the loot, the giant floating loot smacked him in the throat, one of the heads. But I don't think that's gonna affect all of them as effectively. But that one can't cast spells.
The one Hydra head that could cast spells can't anymore.
I just picture this one Hydra making whistling noise every time it breathes.
Yeah. All right. Throbrak, you're up.
Overrick's gonna rear his head back and with a gust of air suddenly pushes into his lungs. He then opens his maw on the back of this creature and releases a fiery burst of cobalt flame.
I'm gonna give you an intelligence check
Alright.
because you're raging,
Yeah.
and plans aren't the purview of people who are in rages.
No, they're not.
It's a good plan. It's a very intelligent plan. Let's see how intelligent.
No, he's just going to rip. He's not aiming for the small hole of oil. He's just lashing the back of it.
Oh well, yeah. Keeping in mind, this intelligence check is to see to lash the back or to go for the faces.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, easy. Let's do it.
No, don't do it!
Nice. Well, with whatever small amount of lucidity that remains in the barbaric mind of Throvrek, you watch as he breathes down towards the small flask of oil. All right, reflex save.
Yes, please. Basic reflex save. The DC is, I'm trained as a barbarian, so it'd be like, oh, well, definitely higher than 13.
Mm-hmm. It also fumbled.
Yep. So this thing's taking like 2d4s of fire damage.
Up that to 4d4 and 2d6.
Okay, that's fine. So 4d4.
Mm-hmm.
So just roll 1d4 times 4.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that didn't roll. Let me try that again. There we go. Did that show up?
I did not. You need to roll into the chat box.
I'm pretty sure that's fine.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, that is
So
8.
that's 19 points of fire damage.
All right.
Wow.
Now, it is almost dead, but it is not killed, which means it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is the time.
My turn.
Yeah, go on.
The last one was just to slash at him with his claw.
Yeah, make your attack.
I feel a little bit bad about this now.
No, it's fine. You won't kill him.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Not with an extra one.
Well, this'll work out quite well. So first of all, step 1, let's find out what your fumble is. Give us a number.
Let's go 1.
Boom. Let's see. You hit yourself instead of the target.
All right.
Well, now, actually, you know what? I will still offer it. I'll still offer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will so basically here's your choice. If you refuse the offer, you will just knock yourself out. Well, actually, no, you'll kill yourself, technically. Unless you use a hero point to stay up. But, do or die.
He has 39 HP.
So for those of you who don't know, the do or die coin is the coin that we offer in situations like this, where, say, a bad guy is nearly about to be dead. Rather than playing through another round of initiative, we will flip the do or die coin. With the do or die coin, Throvrek's big, epic, flaming breath will kill the Hydra and take off its remaining hit points. However, that's if he does. If he dies, he will still kill it, but it will cost him. In this case, it may cost Throvrek his life with how weak and injured he is. So, here's the question for you. Do you accept the do or die coin? Or do you simply knock yourself out, burn the hero point, or not burn the hero point, and see how it goes?
We just got a donation.
We have a $25 donation. Fill up hero points and Jinx points. Hey, thank you so much, Callie.
Yeah.
Freaking hell, you guys are so popular. Like, I feel like trying to get rid of your hero points has been a task in and of itself.
I've used so many hero points this game. I've used more hero points in this game than I've ever used to get. All right. You know what? Let's see it. Let's see. I have a particular thing where most of my characters in a long-standing campaign tend to die at level 4. Let's see if this is one of those times. Roll that coin.
Flip that coin.
All right, one moment. Let me.
I'm just gonna keep this level 4.
All right, sorry, I accidentally gave myself a D20. I just need to get those other hero points on. So thank you so much to Calindria for adding and filling out our hero points again. All right. So remember, this can only be reflipped with divine intervention.
Ooh.
And we'll do it. We'll show you guys my desk. We'll give you guys my ugly desk cam. There it is. Okay. Ignore that. Okay. All right. That is a solid do. All right.
Yeah.
So, Throvrek, The scene is yours. Divine intervention. All right.
What?
Well, like I said, the only thing that can affect it is divine intervention. That is still a do.
Oh, okay. Guess Thorvic's still living a little day.
All right. Bravo.
Wow.
I like that. That's amazing. Okay. So, Throvrik, describe, if you would, your glorious victory as you use your fire breath to kill the Hydra.
As I said, as Throvrik inhaled, and he lashed the entire back, starting from where he is, and he just went up, straight up through the head. The coils of fire wrap around the flesh of this Hydra, and the Hydra's heads all start shrieking and wailing, except for that one, which is more like squeaking rather than shrieking. As they all writhe and flame, you see Throvrik still in the back, tearing furiously at the flesh of this thing as it continues to go down. The heads sway and knock into each other. You see the panic of the creature before it finally hits the ground. And yet Throvrik is still there on its back, tearing chunks out of it. And you might even be eating a bit of it, but you can't really see from where you are.
Who's the predator now?
All right. As the raging kobold destroys the Hydra, it is just in time for the city guards to have come around the corner and witness this glorious display. Tales will be told for a long time about Throvrik the dragon, who had slain this creature all by himself, with no help whatsoever, because no one saw Mesha on the other side of the well, sort of crawling around, some smoke kind of pouring out of this impressive suit of armor, or Naomi hiding in an alleyway, pew-pewing themselves around corners, or Harlanot in the windows singing. No one saw all of this. It all came down to Throvrik. And tales were told of Throvrik the dragon for many years to come. Some say that they remember this day and say, I was there. I was there when a dragon saved the town of Abberton. It flew down from the skies upon majestic wings and picked up the serpent. And then with its raging, flaming breath, turned it to ash in front of their very eyes.
More fame for our circus.
You can see that they many years later they erect a tiny statue of Throvrik, which is just the depiction of a bright red dragon in the middle of town slaying a Hydra.
You know what? I think I hit the character goal. I think
Done. Yeah, you can retire now. Yep, you just shake your hands. That's it.
Throvrik lasts to level 4 in any case.
And if it helps, Harnot had a perfect bird's eye view of the entire action to tell this tale.
That's true. That's true. The tale is told for many years. Harlanot spreads it from his home to homes far and wide. And even now, the circus now has this new banner that says, home of Throvrik the dragon. And, that is immediately going to get you like a packed house here in the town of Abberton. But of course, most importantly,
That's awesome.
as you find yourselves explaining to the gods what's happened and dealing with stuff, Throvrik, you spit something out of your mouth. It looks like a strip of flesh and leather. Mesha, let's do this. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? Because we got a decent sized donation. I don't want this to just be kind of anything. We are a little over time, so I do apologize, but I'll make this quick. Mesha,
Mm-hmm.
as everyone is packing up and sort of dealing with stuff, there is a strip of the Hydra's hide that catches your eye. It is beautiful, pristinely kept. And you feel an urge overwhelm you. Almost like a giant cold porcelain hand reaches for yours and guides you towards it. You draw out your knife before you even realize it and begin to carve this piece of leather out of the side into a perfect shape. I need you to make a craft check for me, please.
Okay.
With a 27, you hold it in front of you, and it glistens with a almost a multicolored hue running across its scales. The rest of you manage to get the benefit of a long rest.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mesha. Mesha, you do not. I mean, I'll give it to you, but you don't get a long rest. As you spend your time in the workshop, working, carving, shaping, sculpting, you don't know what has come over you, but you constantly feel this presence watching over you. This specific
What?
entity seems to stand watching over your shoulder as you craft and you build, until eventually, by the morning, when everyone awakens, you hold in your hand something whose blueprints appeared in your mind. As you bring it out, you find yourself holding a snake-like belt with two heads which connect to the front, clasping one another. You hold in your hands the Lyrian belt. A magic item, the first magic item you've ever created. Anyone who wears this item, once per long rest, can add an additional action to their full action turn, as long as that action is an attack. As this belt adds particular buckles to it, little facets to it, this can continue to be upgraded and improved later on to a maximum of 5 upgrades.
What?
Meaning that you can ultimately get 5 extra actions in a round, as long as those are attack
Whoa.
actions. Right now, this currently has 1, but that is what you hold, Mesha, in your hand.
Dang.
You are tired. You are worn. You are exhausted. But as everyone wakes up, rested, somewhat healed, which, by the way, I will let you guys heal just from, like, people coming and tending your wound and stuff.
Yeah.
Mesha, what do you say or do?
Hi guys. I don't know what came over me, but I made this belt here. And it's supposed to, how do we say? It's, if you wear it, it will help you, feel like you can do more tasks. But I think only if you are fighting. Like, you feel like you could fight on more. Yeah.
Okay.
My I can upgrade this to, so the person can feel like they could do more, in a fight. I think I don't know. My decision, I think we should give it to Thorak, because he's our, best fighter. But I will give it up to you, to the group to decide. That's my opinion.
Well, I already attack like a lot during a round. Maybe we should give it to someone who spends a lot of time working on other things and might not have time to attack a creature, to give them that additional time to attack.
Question for
Okay.
Michael.
By all means.
Since we're all deciding who to give it to, if I were to wear it, would it also give
No.
Callisto? Oh, I'd have to put on Callisto.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean,
I kind of agree giving it to Thorek. He seems to be the biggest.
Now, keeping in mind, spell attack actions are still also counted as attack actions.
They are.
Oh, okay.
And out of character. Maybe it would be beneficial to someone who uses maybe 2 actions, casting maybe like a support spell, and then giving an additional attack to a person who needs that extra attack might be beneficial. Because someone like Harlanot, he can do his inspired courage, and then it gives him an additional attack to attack with, So he can go inspired courage, 2 action spell, attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm also down for giving it to Walter because he could, he's been mainly the big healer of this game, so it's like he could just
3
throw a
action
bunch of
deals
healing
and
out.
attack.
Yeah.
No, but it would allow Walter to heal and attack.
Oh yeah, because he could use his original actions to heal and then use that to attack.
I like the Walter thing. I second that.
As much as I appreciate that, my combat skills are severely lacking. It might be a wise choice. I literally just closed the one.
Sorry, your microphone's gone super quiet.
Oh, sorry. I was just mumbling the fact that I managed to close the one window I didn't need to close. Working IT like that. Yeah. So as much as I appreciate the offer, combat's not really my strong suit. But,
He says throwing divine lances and stabbing this thing in the face. And... yeah, no, combat's not really my thing.
Also point out I whacked myself in the head with my own stuff.
You did.
Yeah. And Harlan would probably point out the fact that the courage and all that is effectively 1 action. The spells being 2. And if I'm playing them with my musical instrument, I'm constantly swapping out to a different weapon. Swapping back to my musical instrument.
No, because again, like I said, spell attack actions are still attacks. So, for example, your spiritual weapon is an attack action. So you get.
I've got it going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That was what I was thinking.
Well, that was a really fun debate. I'm glad you guys had that. But who the fuck gets it?
Guess I'll keep it for myself.
You decide.
How many of you guys are fucking British? I feel like this is like, oh no, I can't do that. No, oh, go on, yeah. No, fuck, I can't do it. No, I'm sorry. No, you take it. No, you take it. No,
Listen, it would benefit Throverick, but it could benefit someone else as well.
No shit. It's a freaking extra action. Of course.
I know, right?
Yeah. Equally, if I'm buffing you for all those extra actions, because that Inspire Courage is +1 to your attack rolls and to your damage rolls with all those extra actions.
Yeah.
It makes sense for you with all those +1s.
I was surprised you didn't take it just because it's made of the Hydra's leather.
Yeah. It's your trophy.
Trophy.
Oh, I probably didn't mention it. Oh, by the way, I did make this out of the leather of the Hydra.
Did you now? Well, I wouldn't mind that.
All right, very well. Throverick, please add to your character sheet the Lyrian the Lyrian belt. The Lyrian belt, as I said before, once per long rest will give you an additional action or attack. An additional action that you can use for an attack action. So this can be any kind of attack action. This means grapple. This means trip, disarm, anything that would require an opposed roll. Well, view it like what would break a sanctuary spell. Anything that falls into that category, you can use it as an extra action for that. And I think this is kind of good for Throverick as well, because Throverick, in addition to just beating things with like a big weapon, has been doing kind of like these like koboldy trappy kind of things, like putting the oil into the body, things like that. And I think that'll definitely help out. Now, keeping in mind, this extra action can also be used as part of a sequence of actions as well. So like with your fire breath, how it costs you 2 actions, one of those actions could be the extra action as well.
Yeah, wonderful.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, well, now you guys have completed your quest. You've had a long rest. Good job.
Yay!
All right.
All we wanted.
I know. But
All
thank
we had
you.
to do is fight a 500 Hydra.
But that is, however, where we're going to end today's session. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming and joining us today. I hope you guys had a good time. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And we are here a number of times per week. Come and join us tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 2.5 hours ago, whatever time it is then, for Dag versus The Walking Dead, where I verse chat as they try to kill me, basically, in a game of The Walking Dead by Freely Publishing. It's a lot of fun. It's a great game, and it's very, very, very chat inclusive. I've already lost my best friend. He turned into a zombie, came to my house and attacked me, and I turned him into like a protector zombie by ripping off his hands and his jaw, but then I lost him when I had to escape with some schmuck gym teacher, which was very sad. So there you go. Anyway, that's my thing. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful time. Enjoy your day. Be kind to each other, because as we know, it is free to be kind. And until we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. We're going to go and raid into the Smoking Barrel, the good friends of ours that we met while we were in Utah. It is Elowin's birthday today, so we're just going to go and wish her happy birthday. So in lieu of raid emotes and stuff, just happy birthdays and well wishes. All right. Mwah. Love your faces. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.